From the air, we're coming to you live from the Staples Center. Welcome, basketball fans. It's Saturday afternoon, and you're watching the NBA. Kenny, of course, you were nicknamed the Jet for a reason. Who do you think is the fastest player right now going end-to-end in the league?
With the ball, right now is De'Aaron Fox. With the ball. Russell Westbrook is probably just...
Ben Simmons isn't too far behind them either.
But he's more speed and power. Yeah. But in talk about... But I had a thing one time, and it was they scored. The team scored with 7 minutes and 17 seconds. I scored. It was 7 minutes and 15 seconds.
Two
and
seconds.
And it was only on an outlet.
Yeah.
It wasn't a long pass.
You got it in stride.
In stride, and then 2 seconds later.
Wow.
So De'Aaron Fox could do that.
That's jet lag. Thus, here are the 5 for the Raptors. They've got Junior Carter out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Houston at the shooting guard. And for the Clippers, Whiteside is out there with Thorpe. Then it's Porter. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Walker in at point guard. Carter with the bucket.
Shooting with confidence, Carter consistently hits jumpers from the post area and from mid-range.
Barrett finds Walker. Floats one, and the layup is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now, here's Siakam. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Golden State. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Porter.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Now, here's Junior. Guarded by Walker. Houston shot's good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, look, here's what the Clippers head coach had to say earlier. So it sounds like they want to turn Kawhi Leonard into a passer tonight. Coach told his team, we have to make someone else beat us. If that means running 2, even 3 defenders at Kawhi, so be it. We'll see if that strategy leads to multiple stops. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
And it's been said, we're witnessing the golden era for lead guards. Kenny, do you agree with that? And if so, is it the players or the style of play that's key?
I don't know if it's the golden era but it is a great era. But the NBA that is the toughest position because you can have a bad team, but you're going to always see a great player. And that's always been the case. Even in our era, if I was playing against the Dallas Mavericks, they were terrible at the time, and Hakeem would go, well, you got to play against Jason Kidd. Yeah. And so it's always the position in game. And so you got Westbrook, you got CP3, you got Trae Young now, you got the young, the old, you got it's always the tough position.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Now, here's Barrett, guarded closely. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game, a versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
Good on the second free throw. Toronto trailing. Now, here's Junior. A 20-point game for him in the win against Golden State.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
A 3 from Leonard. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Walker against Carter. Pass to Thorpe. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Junior. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Whiteside light off his feet. Plus, he can block your shot with either hand.
Siakam inside. Working on Walker, and the shot goes in from Siakam.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Guys, the game nowadays more open, more freedom of movement. Kenny, do you like where the game seems to be headed?
Yeah, as a fan, I like it. And
Yeah.
if I was a player, I would like it. Because of my style of play, I can imagine a lot of players in my era wouldn't like it. But a lot more fun to watch, a lot of flow to the game.
The thing I like about it is you have to be more skilled in the game today. Because you can't just grab and hold and beat people up today. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like your Nick teams.
Yeah, exactly. We would have struggled today. We would have struggled.
Count it, good. And here's Walker. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Carter. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Houston's shot's good.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Now, here's Walker. He's guarded closely. Pass to Barrett. Back to Walker. Shot clock at 5. Over Junior. Walker's shot is off.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Siakam. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
For the Los Angeles Clippers, they come in off a good outing against the Kings in Sacramento. Barrett finds Walker. Good on the triple. Walker's got 7 points in the game.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
Now, here's Walker. He's tightly guarded. Here's Whiteside. It's stolen by Carter. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Here's Leonard, and it's Leonard with the jam.
It's all about positioning. Once Leonard's at the rim, it's lights out.
Clippers trail by 5.
And with more players controlling their free agent destiny, we're starting to see a little backlash. Yeah, you think there's a double standard? Teams can trade them, but players are supposed to be loyal.
Well, it's a double standard for sure. But the only one who loses out are the fans in that double standard. The fans have no control over who stays and leaves, but they have to cheer for who comes in. So I feel for the fans, but it is a business.
Here is Carter after R.J. Barrett's bucket.
It's hard to defend from there. All Leonard needs is some room to shoot, and he's taking it.
Well, it was the Raptors winning their last game against the Warriors.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
It was a total team effort in terms of passing the baton to the guy that's hot.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Now the Raptors moving it up. Junior with the ball. Really left alone that time. And now an 8-point Raptor lead.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Anthony on the wing. Last game he had 13. McLemore, no good. Toronto's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%? And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Smith on the wing. Thorpe kicks to Smith. Pass to McLemore. Shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And every team needs a go-to scorer late in close games. Kenny, when you think about your list of what qualities are essential to be that guy in crunch time, what are they?
I think to be a great crunch time player is to not look at it as crunch time. It's like, these are the shots that I would take regardless of the situation. I think LeBron got criticized for that early in his career when he would pass up shots. But he takes the same shot regardless of the situation, which makes it more comfortable.
I would have to agree with that. The other thing, too, as the game has changed, I think your ability to be able to set up the shot, to Kenny's point. Like because the court's open now, right? You're not, it's not as physical, so if I can move without it and get to my sweet spots. And I think that also helps you to be able to finish in rhythm.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 14. This is to McLemore. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Hernandez has got his 4th rebound in this one. Smith against Lowry.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Smith, the pass to Thorpe. They could use a bucket. And the basket by Jackson.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Lowry kicks to Junior. The pass to Osman. Bounce pass from Lowry. Here's Osman. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The Raptors need to get a shot up. 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now, here is Lowry. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Passes it to Junior. And we heard about market size mattering less to players these days, guys. But let me see summers where all the big free agents go to Los Angeles or New York. So, Kenny, which is it?
Well, there's 2 aspects of it. There's endorsements and then there's quality of life. In the small markets, catching fire on the marketing front is sometimes much more difficult, but there could be a better quality of life. In a big city, you could be marketed, and then all of a sudden you start losing, and then the quality of life goes down.
Yeah, and the reality is the fact that when we played, there was only a couple games a week on national television. Now every game that every NBA team plays is on national television. The impact of social media, they're just, you can be a superstar in a small market today. Doesn't matter. Look at Giannis. You look at Durant at OKC, Westbrook. You can be as big a star in any market in today's game.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That's good from Jackson. And the Raptors with some changes. Chris Boucher comes in for Jetty Osman. And it's Scott in for Kyle Lowry. Raptors leading by 14. 51 seconds left here in the first quarter. Raptors moving the ball around. Pass to Caruch for 3. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3 ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Here's Thorpe. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Sacramento.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
And here are the Raptors now after the Clippers pick up 2. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Caruch. Shot clock at 6. Here's Boucher and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And the Raptors lead by 17.
building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And so it's Toronto feeling good about their 17-point lead. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Raptors enjoying a nice lead here.
Just stretching out the floor in that first, they had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. There's Boucher out there with Caruge. Then it's Junior. Then there's Scott, and it's Hernandez in at the 5 spot. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Warriors, was phenomenal. He finished with 20 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin, we'll see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his numbers. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
We hear all these different terms about resting players, but Kenny, load management seems to be the one that is stuck. Is that something you wish was around, for instance, when you played?
Honestly, I probably didn't want it, but if I used it, I would have been a much better player, honestly. Because your body is at 170 pounds, 6'3", is not built to play 82 games of playoffs. It's not built for that. Your body's just not meant for that. So yes, I might have been, Greg, I might have been in a couple All-Stars, man, I think, man. I could have done some things.
But wasn't there pride in players in playing 82 games?
In all reality, the pride was in you had to work for that next contract. The dollars are such now that it's an investment for the team that they're trying to protect. So it means as much for them to make sure you're rested and ready to go, to Kenny's point, as it does to you. I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now here's McLemore. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. The shot's good from Smith.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Whiteside's checked in for Thorpe. Porter comes in for Justin Jackson. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Ben McLemore. And it's Lonnie Walker in for Zaire Smith. Now, here's Junior. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
Tough to contain Siakam around the rim. He has underrated strength.
The Raptors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And the Raptors making a change here. Leonard's checked in. Clippers trail by 17. Outside, Walker. The pass to Barrett. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And you like the toughness there. Barrett being more comfortable having to deal with an aggressive defense.
With the growth of the G League, guys, some have predicted the NBA will eventually expand the draft to more than 2 rounds or more players NBA ready. Good or bad, Kenny?
Well, it's funny because the Players Association would say they don't want it to expand.
Exactly.
They want it to be because they want guys to have the choice to choose where they want to go, right? I think 3 rounds is necessary now. There's too many basketball players overseas now that are infiltrated into the system to give an opportunity. I think 3 rounds is necessary.
And the other reason why I think I agree is because back in the day, the second round wasn't guaranteed.
Yeah.
Now, basically, you all get guaranteed contracts in the second round. And so I think now you push that to the 3rd round, and you make that the make-good round. A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Now, here's Junior, guarded by Walker. Clock at 6. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Common occurrence for Leonard. Once he makes his way to the rim, Kawhi levels up.
Now Walker, he has 7. To end the run. And the Clippers miss again. Raptors leading by 22. To the inside. Kicks it out to Leonard. The tray. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now tonight. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Here's Junior. The Clippers getting the bucket. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Coming into the league, Siakam's defense was well ahead of his offense. As you can see tonight, that's evened out.
And so it's Walker with it who brings it up for the Clippers. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
The balance between East and West after years of being dominated by the West is starting to even out some.
The Raptors have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Now, here's Junior. Defense is right there. Houston shot's good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And the Clippers call time here. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Junior. Kenny, always fascinating to get your take. We sure appreciate you coming by.
Man, it's great to be here, man. Thanks for having me, man. Happy to be here. This is the best studio show up top, but we got the best down here by the bottom.
Are they paying you well? Are they paying you well?
Not as well as y'all are. I tell you, not as well as y'all are.
And Greg, a lot of fun to be joined by Kenny the Jet, huh? As brilliant as he was on the court, he is just as amazing off it.
And, you know, Kenny has this amazing knack for describing what he sees with such clarity. Rare gift, and I'm glad he could share it with us.
And the Clippers miss again.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Basket good. Hernandez has got 6 here in this quarter. 27 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
And what a basket by Barrett, looking unafraid to take on these difficult challenges down low.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
76% on the season from the foul line.
Passes it to Karuch. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Barrett. Out to Smith. Launches it. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Pascal Siakam getting it done for Toronto. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
They've got R.J. Barrett. Thorpe is out there with Whiteside. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. And it's Walker in at the 1 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now, here's Barrett. The kick out to Walker. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, There are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's three guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from three, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those three guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the three guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
For Toronto, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Free throw good, Junior. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Pass to Barrett. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Barrett's got 11.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
And it's Carter missing.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
On the wing, Porter. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Thorpe. He's got 12.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Stolen by Walker. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with it.
The Clippers have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line. Raptors leading by 22. Leonard on the wing. And the pass to Houston. He kicks to Junior. And he banks in the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And here's Walker outside. Comes up empty, 7 for 15 with that miss. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Inside to the paint. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Now here's Porter. The kick out to Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Barrett. It's deflected. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Siakam. Carter's got 6.
Oh, that's great awareness. That's a great pass. Credit Siakam and the work he's done to understand where everyone is in this offense.
And Barrett gets it to go. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Passes it to Houston. Now, here's Junior. Outside Leonard. Shoots from the high post. They get the rebound. Here's Carter. Buries it down low. Carter's got 4 this quarter.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Los Angeles calls timeout. On defense, the Raptors. Porter finds Barrett. Now here's Walker. He's covered closely. Good. He's got 17.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Junior with it. He's got 9. Back to Leonard. Let's go. Money from the wing.
Feeling that one all the way. Leonard lethal in the catch-and-shoot game.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Now, here's Barrett. Not a lot of room. Over Houston. Barrett, no good.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
And finished off by Siakam.
The innate ability of Siakam to see the play forming and gets where the team needs him.
And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. Pass to Barrett. Pass to Thorpe. Over Carter. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Here's Houston. Barrett covering. Now, here's Junior. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Now, here's Barrett. 16 points for him.
And this is Barrett at his best, looking for a shot, being active on offense. Love it.
Siakam, that's good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
It's Barrett on the wing. Back to Walker. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
A different look for the Clippers. Justin Jackson, he's checked in for Whiteside. Anthony comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And it's Zaire Smith in for Barrett. And then for Toronto, Chris Boucher's checked in for Carter. And it's Jetty Osman in for Leonard.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Now, here's Walker. He's guarded closely. Down low, Thorpe. The slam dunk by Thorpe.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now, here's Junior. Guarded by Walker. Shots good by Boucher.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Clippers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Smith with the stuff.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now, here's Junior. 9 points in the game so far. The pass to Boucher. Here's Osman. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Osman's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Smith dishes to Walker. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. But they recover it. Outside Jackson. 5 on the clock. The second chance effort, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Smith's got 4 points this quarter. Toronto shooting has been just uncontainable, 72%. Inside, here's Siakam. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Now here's Walker. 20 points for him. 13 feet away. Thorpe can't make it work. And Toronto has possession. And it's Junior missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. The three-pointer no good. And here's Junior. 9 points in the game so far. Siakam against Jackson. Siakam passes to Osman. Knocks down the 3 ball. Osman's got 7.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Outside Anthony. Fires from deep. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 5th rebound in this one. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now here's Anthony. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Smith outside. Halt the run, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that... And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Smith for 3. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. We've got Bogdanovich. Junior's out there with Scott. Then it's Wendell Carter, and it's Hernandez in at the 4-man position. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Steve, you look at the large companies being created right now by some NBA players like LeBron and Steph. Talk about the example that sets for kids who look up to these guys.
You know, Kevin, I think it's a great example. Reason why they are showing the next generation of kids that's taking basketball serious that they're more than just a basketball player. They are prepping for life after the game is over, but able to do it while they're playing.
Passes to Barrett. They double him with Junior. Here's Thorpe. The slam dunk by Thorpe.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Carter left side. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Carter specializes in this, competing on the glass and converting the second chance opportunity.
Now here is Smith. Outside Anthony. Smith scanning the floor. Barrett for 3. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 4 assists in the game.
And he finally gets involved from beyond the arc. His first 3 of the game comes here in the 2nd quarter.
Carter with it, guarded by McLemore. Now Junior on the wing. Scott. Pass to Hernandez. 6 to shoot. Anthony on the double team. Bogdanovich wide open. Another possession, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Bogdanovich against Anthony. Steve, if you were playing in this era, how engaged do you think you'd be on social media?
Yeah, that's a great question, Kevin. I think a lot, because I think right now that's just the way this era communicates. And obviously there's some negatives to social media, but there's a lot of positive from a standpoint of being able to reach your fans, get your message out, especially what we've been going through in this time for our social injustice. But I also think there's a lot of marketing and branding opportunities through social media.
Barrett brings the double team. A 3 from Bogdanovich. The kick out to Scott. He tries for 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Scott's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Anthony. Pass to Smith. High arcing shot. They get it again. There's the pass to Barrett. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Anthony's shot is off.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Shot's good by Hernandez.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Thorpe, the pass to Smith. To the inside. The slam dunk by Thornton.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And he comes up with the deuce.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Raptors shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. Junior the pass to Scott. Well, here you sit, Smitty, at the broadcast table. Is there anything you notice about the game now that you didn't notice when you were playing?
Yes, Kevin. I mean, seriously, I did not know how much Kevin Harlan ate between games and during games. It is unreal. The before, the during, and after. You are a champ, Kevin, to be able to eat that much and to do your job.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for the Raptors. And Scott has it in the corner. Now, here's Junior. Defense right on him. That one good for two.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Conchar off target with his three. And the Raptors with the ball. Pass to Hernandez. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Now here's McLemore for the three. And it's Junior with the rebound. On the wing, Scott. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
So much sharper, so much more efficient with his shot this half. Just taking what the defense allows.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's Burke. Will it go? And that's 2 points on the layup.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Junior with it. He feeds it to Scott. Pass to Junior. Steve, if you were a GM and you could choose one player, who would you start your team with?
Right now, I think the perfect player to start your team off right now, because of the way everything is going, is Anthony Davis. He can play 1 through 5. Defensively, he can change a game. Offensively, he can play in and out. And he's just that fluid player that matches up with today's game. You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Burke looking over the floor. Right side kicks to Burke. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's McLemore outside. Clippers working now with the new shot clock. That's tipped. Now here's Junior. Here's Bogdanovich. The shot from the low post is good.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
Now here's Burke. Medu can't hit. Right side Scott. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Here's Burke. And Smitty, we see the success and the great talent level in the WNBA. Do you ever think we're going to see a woman on an NBA roster?
Well, Kevin, that's a good question. Let's look at the history of the game. We've had two women drafted, Denise Long back in 1969 and Lucia Harris in 1977. I will say this, Kevin, I do believe so. I think in my era, there's one player I got a chance to watch and play against that could have played for sure was Cheryl Miller.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Raptors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Junior.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Up top, McLemore. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Back to McLemore. And another three for the Clippers.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see.